Welcome to my Psychic Connection. I'm your host, Journey Ryan. It is technically Tuesday morning, but for the West Coast, it is Monday night. All right, guys, we have just got done with a show with myself, Journey Ryan, and now we're here for our second show with Emma Rose. Emma, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to talking to everybody. I see everybody's walking through the door as we speak. Looking forward to talking to you guys. And guys, don't forget our donations. $1 of all of our donations is going to our charity of the month, which is Toys for Tots. So guys, looking forward to that. Guys, do remember to be kind and courteous. We've gone through some situations that have not been good. And these last two shows, Friday's show being one that had to air and had to get deleted due to the rude comments. Guys, remember, be kind and courteous to everybody, as we're going to be kind and courteous to you. Guys, don't forget, tomorrow at 10 p.m., we're going to be here with Gifts of Faith. But this is how it works. Free readings are 2 minutes long. We have a donation button for the 5-minute reading, and then we have a full mini read. The full mini read will not be timed, and that also, the 5-minute read does not include mediumship readings. It takes a little bit longer to get out a full message like that. So guys, remember that if you're looking for a full mini read or a mediumship read, you must donate for the mini read. So that way you guys can get your question asked. And remember, there's no time on that. The 5-minute read is what it is, 5 minutes. So when we get down to the 4th minute, you'll hear this. And when this reading is over, you will hear this. So that means that no more information is going to be given off to that. If you'd like more information, you can either donate again, or you can go to mypsychicconnection.com where you can sign up, get 3 free minutes, and then to pick the psychic of your choice and talk with them. Guys, when we get a donation, you're going to hear this. That lets you guys know who we've got, and we got a donation that automatically puts you at the front of the list. That way you don't have to wait in line unless we have a lot of donations. Then you guys will go in order, and I will let everybody know. All right, guys, I hope we are ready to rock and roll and ready to have a good time as I see more and more people starting to join. So looking forward to talking to all you guys. Now, remember, like I said, to be kind and courteous, because due to these last few, we are just going to start taking people off the show if you can't respect others or the psychics or the host involved, because we are trying to do a service for everybody who is looking for those answers. So guys, be kind and courteous to each other. All right, well, let's go ahead and start the list off with Ashley L. Ashley L., go ahead and throw us your question. Stacy C., you're on the list, so get your question ready. But Ashley L., you are first on the list. And guys, I'll be checking the donation button throughout the show as I'm looking right now. Not anyone to start off there just yet, but it's still early. So let's get it going. I've got Ashley L. here. Ashley says, hello, do you see my daughter going to college out of the state when she finishes high school?
Well, I definitely see your daughter doing, something really grand and great with her life outside of the state that you're in. I definitely see a state. I'm getting the states Tennessee, Georgia, Colorado, and Mississippi. I'm not sure if she's looking into colleges there or if she's vacationed there or she really likes those places and has like an emotional connection to those places. But I definitely see your daughter going outside of state for sure to go to college, and she seems very bright, very intelligent, very likable, very social, a popular loner, but she does have her circle of friends. And I see that when she goes to college, it's going to help her shine brighter than the North Star, and she's going to be the star, and reaching her is going to be a mission. So basically, it's important to make sure she doesn't get too much of a big ego that's too big to fit for the building. You know what I'm saying? You don't want an ego so big to the point it doesn't fit the building. But that goes out to everybody. I'm sure, though, she'll find a way to remain humble and, balance out the ego and the humbleness and the pride. So I definitely see her going out of state. However, she's still going to need her mama. That's for sure. Everyone needs their mother. Everyone needs.
She wants to go to Arizona. Ooh, that's a good state.
That's awesome, as she should. Arizona's a beautiful place. Phoenix especially. They have some great resorts there, as a side note. So if she ever wants to go spring breaking, that's the place to go for her. But it's going to be richly deserved for her, for sure, absolutely. And I'm getting something like medical. I don't know if that's something that she's into or something that she'd be good at, or she has a close friend that's into that stuff. But I definitely see her going out of state to Arizona in like a southern, dryish climate. So back to you, Journey.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. Arizona is fun, but it is a dry heat, but it is hot.
Oh, yeah, it's a desert.
All right, Stacy C, go ahead and throw us your question. You were next on the list. Amber G, get your question ready, guys. And she says, thank you so much. Yes, you are correct. She has taken medical classes.
Thank you so much, Ashley. We appreciate you.
Stacy, is that a mediumship question, honey? Because you said, can you tell me about my father? I'm wanting to know if that's a mediumship question.
Yeah, I think I'm getting mediumship. I'm getting some.
Yeah, that's what I was picking up too. I just want to. If you could throw us a different question, honey, that would be great. Mediumship can only be read off of the full mini read, okay, honey? All right. Well, the next person in line is Amber G. So, Stacy, do you have a different question for us? Wait to see if Stacy had another question for us. Stacy, I'll go ahead and let you come up with another question, as I'm going to ask Amber G. The cheat. All right. She wanted to know, am I going to get pregnant next month?
Well, I'm getting the fact that I'm getting a no for next month if you don't take action accordingly. But I do see maybe 2 to 3 months at the very most. I'm getting like a month and a half on average as to when you might get pregnant, most likely. But to play it safe, make sure that you're checking in with your doctor. And like I said, I'm not a legal professional. I'm not a medical professional. I can't speak too much on that. But all I can tell you is, as a general spread, that make sure you're still talking to your doctor. Talk with the pros to make sure you maintain a healthy pregnancy, because we all have underlying, stuff going on, whatever that may mean. So if I were you, make sure you really do a deep analysis with your doctor and make sure that you're healthy. That's a big thing I'm getting, is make sure you're making the right food choices, because that can really, it either makes or breaks the pregnancy for sure. Because I feel like there's something that aligned with like your chakras or something, and you don't want to be under stress while you're pregnant. Because I've never been pregnant. I'm not a parent, but all I know is if you're stressed, the child inside of you is going to be stressed. So really make sure that you're in the right frame of mind before you jump into it. Because, I kind of see that you're the person who doesn't look before they leap on occasion, which is okay. We all get there. But when you're talking about another person's life, you really want to be careful. So I would say about a month and a half to 2 months on average, maybe 3 months at the very most. But yeah, I see you getting pregnant very soon, within no more than 3 months. More so likely to be a boy than a girl. Back to you, Journey.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. I want to see those heart, smiley faces, all that good, fun stuff, guys. Thumbs up us. We like to see that stuff, guys. All right, let's keep it going with Amber G. Amber, go ahead and throw us your question. You were next in line. Cassie L., get your question ready, girl. You're on the list. Stacy did say thank you very much.
Sure thing.
Amber's here. Amber says, Jay, will Jay communicate soon, and will we move forward?
I don't think, given how you're chasing him, he's gonna want to come back anytime soon. It seems like Jay's a little hesitant because you're chasing him down spiritually. Your energy is like so overwhelming and really obsessive to the point he's like, oh no, I'm gonna run away. Because when you're chasing your manifestation or what it is or who it is you desire, honestly, the more you chase it and the more you crush it like a butterfly in your hand, the more likely it's not gonna happen. So basically for you, Amber, you need to be the star of your own show. You need to be the star of your life, of your own life. Like, be the director and the star of the show of your own movie. Lights, camera, action on Amber, not lights, camera, action on Jay and Amber's life. Like, that makes no sense. You're basically living your life for Jay, not for Amber, is honestly what I'm getting. Like, you're living your life trying to impress Jay, and guess what? People have that BS radar on high all the time, even when we don't notice it. That's how high it is. And we can definitely tell when someone's trying to BS us and trying to be someone that they're not. And I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like Jay's BS radar is on high right now with you because, number one, your energy is super high around him. And number two, the reason behind that, more importantly, or equally as importantly, I should say, is because you're being someone that you're not. You're trying so hard to impress him, and he thinks it's obnoxious. To put it bluntly, like, I know you don't mean to be obnoxious. I know your heart's in the right place, and that's beautiful. It's just how we're going about it is not going to help your relationship and help it move forward. If you know what I'm saying. I know it's a bitter pill to swallow, and it's okay to feel how you feel about it. You're entitled to that. All I'm trying to do is help you understand how Jay might be feeling. And it's not that you're unempathetic or anything. I'm just trying to help you expand your empathy off of what you already have, which is a huge amount of empathy, and you have a great heart. It's just I'm trying to help you put it in a good place, or a better place, I should say, because there's good and evil and everything. So just keep in mind, don't chase him down, and be you. You got to meditate on that. Jason Stevenson has great meditations. So back to you, Journey.
All right. Thank you, Amber. We appreciate your question tonight.
That was a lot I channeled into.
Yeah, it happens, girl. It happens. All right. Cassie L., go ahead and throw us your question. You were next on the list. And then Jen Carter, get your question ready. You are on the list. Take a look here at the donation list to see if we have any donations waiting in line. So let's keep it going. And I need
Cassie.
Yeah, I got Cassie. I'm just looking to see if Amber said anything after that. So I need to see if Amber said anything after that. So Cassie, go ahead and throw us your question. And then Jen Carter to get that question ready.
That's such a fun name, Jim Carter.
Jen Carter. Jen. All right. I'm not seeing Cassie, so let's go with Jen Carter. Jen Carter, throw us your question. You were next on the list. RZ. Mahar. You are on the list, so get your question ready. RZ. But I need Jen Carter to just come forward with their question.
Yep, come on down. The floor is yours.
Absolutely. All right, guys, don't forget we have a show tomorrow at 10, and then dream interpretations right after that one. So, guys, don't forget to tune in. If you have any dreams that you guys want to talk about or get understanding with, that show is the perfect show to talk about dreams and get better understanding. All right. So I'm not seeing Jen, so let's keep it going and go to RZ. RZ, go ahead and throw us your question. Ina, get your question ready. You're on the list. All right, guys, don't forget to stick around for your question to be called. Your name will be called, and then we'll add you to our list. All right, I'm not seeing RZ, so Ina, go ahead and throw us your question. And oh, get your question ready. You are on the list. All right. She'd like to know anything about my relationship.
Well, there's a lot to talk about here, Ina. So, in your relationship, I'm getting that there's a part of you that's not totally satisfied with the relationship. I know it seems very far fetched to be like, oh, like, no relationship is perfect, which is true, but I feel like there's something kind of toxic underlying. Not terribly toxic, but there's like some sort of miscommunication, or there's some sort of anxiety or worry or possessiveness going on. And there's like a huge worry about dishonesty and control issues that's being swept under the rug a little bit. It's like subconscious and you don't realize it, or you try to push it away. And it seems like your significant other is, a little here and then not there. Like they tend to be a little in, out by a smidge. And you're kind of like curious to know, like, what are they doing? Like sometimes you get a little concerned about, like, when they're not there, what is my significant other doing? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like it kind of amps you up and gets you scared when you see them talking to the opposite gender or something like that, another girl or another guy, whoever it is you're interested in. So, it's like there's something going on with the communication piece in terms of, oh, who was that? Who do you think that is? Like, why are you talking to them that way? What is their intention? I feel like there's a little bit of the third degree, or that's going to start happening if you guys don't address what's going on currently. Because I think you guys can at least stick it out for a little bit, but I don't think that this person is the one for a lifetime. But I definitely think at least they're going to point you in the right direction. Obviously, don't force the breakup or whatever it means to you, but please don't force a breakup, because it's going to happen eventually, a little bit down the line. Spoiler alert, but I'm not going to tell you how or why. And all I can tell you is don't force it. But I'm not saying this to break your heart. I'm saying this because this is a direction that will point you in the right place to the one. This is a person that can help you get there.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Relationships can definitely be hard, especially when two different types of emotions are involved. One being maybe one person is not trying to accept their emotions at that time. Relationships are definitely hard.
They shouldn't be, though.
Right, but they can be great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the next person on the list is Ann O. Ann, go ahead and throw us your question. I need Tia to get her question ready. You're on the list. Ann is here. Ann says, about to have an empty nest. What hobbies do you see me doing to bring me joy?
Oh, I like this.
My boys have been my world for 21 years. Please and thank you. Well, thank you for
I'm not that much younger than your sons. I am only 20. Not even old enough to drink. But anyways, when it comes to your hobbies, I'm getting something crafty. I'm seeing something like making like decorations for somebody, or just starting your own small business, like, selling like knickknacks, or, creating like wreaths for Christmas time is what I'm getting. Or I'm seeing a little bit outside of your comfort zone too. Maybe try doing some YouTube shorts, because they have that YouTube shorts fun thing going on up until the end of next year. So I'm getting, if you and the family could get together and just do like some fun little shorts and get yourselves monetized, because you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time to get monetized. So I think that, honestly, try some TikTok, try some YouTube, try some Instagram, social media, get that going. But obviously, try your crafty stuff and, try investing as well. Talk to a financial planner. I'm getting that's a big one too. I want you to have a steady, income pillow, as I like to call it, a nice little soft little pillow for you to rest on until that day comes for you, which is, it's a while. So don't panic. Okay, please. So basically, I'm getting a lot of, invest your money wisely, work on some crafting skills. I'm getting like knitting or yarn would be kind of cool too, but not as nifty for you as the making of wreaths and home decorations and selling on Etsy and, learning how to be a small business owner on Etsy and, TikTok and YouTube vlogs and shorts. And because with the YouTube shorts, you can earn up to 100 to 10 grand a month just off your YouTube shorts if you're monetized and if you qualify. Plenty of videos on that. So I would definitely recommend those two things, but please start out with the crafting and decor first, and then you can do that after. Specific order for sure, or it's not going to work. Back to you, Journey.
All right, good stuff. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, sounds like me.
All right, good stuff. Let's keep it going, guys, and go ahead and take the next person in line, which is Tia. Go ahead and throw us your question, and then I'm going to say Minan. So get your question ready. You're next on the list. And then we got Tia here. Tia says, can I please get a general? Honey, we're not going to do general, but we can give you a question answer. Confused on what I have to do from here. Just currently had a relationship and now I'm stuck in a dark place at the moment. Okay, so let's talk about the dark place at the moment and where that's going from. So,
okay. So it seems like to me, to answer the particular part of your question, so basically, I feel like this ending of a relationship is for you, not to you. Keep in mind, the universe, God, whoever you believe is above us, things happen for you, not to you, to put you in the right direction towards your destiny and towards your life purpose. And in order to have a rebirth, in order to become a better you, you have to fall apart and let yourself fall apart and let yourself be sad. So what you're going through right now is just the end of a dark cycle. What you're going through right now is a rebirth and falling apart so you can be reborn into something better than what you are now. You have to be your own biggest competitor and yet your own best friend. And in order to do that, you have to compete with yourself in a healthy manner in order to build yourself up and be the best version of yourself for you. It's way easier said than done. Yes, I know. It's going to feel bad. It's going to feel hurtful for yourself. However, your attitude determines the outcome. And in order, how are you supposed to understand happiness, joy, abundance, wealth, fulfillment, money? How are you supposed to appreciate those things if you don't know and learn what sadness and the 7 deadly sins and greed and envy and hurt are? How are you going to understand and be grateful for happiness if you don't understand sadness and hurt and envy and greed? It doesn't, you can't have one without the other, and I feel like that's what you're learning right now is in order to appreciate the great that's coming, the great news that's coming, you had to fall apart and you have to let yourself fall apart. This is why so many people don't move forward in life the way that they need to, is because they don't allow themselves to fall apart and punch a pillow and scream and yell and curse in a safe place. People don't allow themselves to break down. It's better to break down crying and fall to the floor in the middle of Walmart and just cry and cry and cry, instead of exploding and not knowing what to do with yourself. And then before you know it, you can't change what, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So if I were you, just keep in mind, in order to move forward and be the greatest version of you, you have to fall apart first. Don't put the cart before the horse.
All right, good stuff. Just know that, that's what we were talking about just a minute ago, that relationships are hard, but, sometimes we think what's something that's bad right now, we don't see that it's what's good for us and what we're really truly looking for can take control.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes this is the way it happens, and it doesn't always feel good, but it's sometimes what we have to go through. All right, so Manan, I hope I'm saying that right. Manan, you were next on the list.
Or it may be Nina.
And she says that, well, thanks. Well, that was good advice. Thank you.
Sure thing, Tia. Thank you for your time.
All right, good stuff. All right.
That seems to be the theme for tonight. These rebirths and relationships and...
All right. Our next person in line. All right. Going once, going twice. Where you at? Go ahead and throw us your question. All right, guys. Well, that was the end of our list. We want to say thank you for everybody who joined us tonight. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 10 p.m. I want to say thank you, Emma, of course. Thank you.
Sure thing. Thank you.
I appreciate you being here. And guys, don't forget, you guys can find Emma at mypsychicconnection.com or Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Until tomorrow, you guys have a beautiful night, and we'll see you then.